Solution to yesterday's homework question based on division algorithm. The first homework question that was given was on dividing this polynomial by gx, the quotient and the remainder are given and we had to find the value of gx. So we start with division algorithm, that is dividend is equals to divisor into quotient plus remainder. This is the value of dividend which I have substituted here. Divisor we have to find, the quotient is x minus 2 which I substituted, and the value of remainder is minus 2x plus 4. To solve it further, this minus 2x plus 4, which is the value of the remainder, I will bring on left hand side. So minus 2x will become plus and my plus 4 will become minus 4. Then to solve further, we will add terms with the same powers. So there is only one x cube term, there is only one x square term. There are two terms of x which we will add together to form 3x, and the constants are subtracted. This polynomial is then divided by x minus 2 to find gx. Now we are going to do division of these two polynomials by the method I have already explained earlier. So dividend is x cube minus 3x square plus 3x minus 2. So the first term of the quotient, as I have already told, is obtained by dividing the first term of the dividend with divisor. The value of this is x square, which is the first term of the quotient. So we will get x cube minus 2x square. We change sign and cancel the first term. Minus 3 plus 2 is minus 1x square. We bring 3x down. To find the next term of the quotient, we will divide minus 1x square with x, and by doing so we will get minus x. So that's minus x square, negative into negative is positive, 2x, change signs, cancel the first term. The sum of these two will, the difference of these two will be 1x, and minus 2 is brought down. The last term of the quotient is obtained by dividing 1x with x. So therefore it is plus 1, and when we multiply plus 1 with both these terms, we get change sign, remainder 0. Now we have to find gx. So the quotient is gx. The second question that was given was if two zeros of the polynomial x raised to 4 minus 6x cube minus 26x square plus 138x minus 35 are 2 plus or minus root 3, then find the other zeros. Remember here the degree of the polynomial is 4. So therefore there will be 4 zeros. I have already told that we are going to write x equal to 2 plus root 3, which is 1 0, and 2 minus root 3. This is given. To find factors, we will bring these values on the other side. So that will become x minus 2 plus root 3. These are the factors. Now we will solve these factors to find the divisor. Now you will see here what is common is x minus 2. Also root 3 is common, and the sign is negative in this factor and positive in this factor. So we are going to use identity a minus b, a plus b, and the value of the identity is a square. So that will be x minus 2 the whole square minus b square, so root 3 square. To solve further, we will use a minus b whole square formula. So that will be x square minus 2ab plus b square. This will become minus root 3 square is 3. To solve further, this is x square. The product of this is minus 4x plus 4 minus 3. And the value of gx is x square minus 4x plus 1. Now this we are going to use to divide the polynomial. The polynomial to be divided is x raised to 4 minus 6x cube minus 26x square plus 138x minus 35. This is divided by this polynomial x square minus 4x plus 1. To find the first term of the quotient, we divide x raised to 4 with x square. So that is x square, and we write x raised to 4. The product of this is minus 4x cube. The product of this is plus 1x square. Change sign, cancel the first term. The difference of this is minus 6 plus 4 is minus 2x cube. This will be minus 27x square plus 138x. To find the next term of the quotient, divide minus 2x cube with x square. So that is minus 2x. So we get minus 2x cube plus 8x square minus 2x. Change sign, cancel the first term, add these two terms because both are negative, and the addition of this will be 35x square negative. The sum of this will be 140x, and 35 we bring down. To solve further, we divide minus 35x square with x square, and that is minus 35, which is the last term of the quotient. So we have minus 35x square, 35 into 4 is 140. Both are negative, so the product is positive. So 140x and negative 35 into 1 is negative 35. Change sign and remainder 0. Now to get other zeros, remember there are total 4 zeros. To get other zeros, we will factorize the quotient. That is x square minus 2x minus 35 equal to 0. We find factors of 35. Factors of 35 are 7 and 5, difference of which will give us 2. We want minus 2, so this is negative 7, positive 5. So we factorize by splitting the middle term and solve further. Common factor is x. Repeat the bracket. We want plus 5x. So factors are x minus 7, x plus 5. Equate each value to 0 to find zeros of the polynomial. So we have got 2 more zeros, that is 7 and minus 5. And what we were given earlier are 2 zeros, that is 2 plus root 3 and 2 minus root 3. So final statement, you are going to write all zeros are 2 plus root 3, 2 minus root 3, 7 and negative 5. The third question for homework was obtain all zeros of if it's 2 zeros are given, so we'll write x equal to root 5 upon 3 and x equal to minus root 5 upon 3. These are the values given. So I write factors. So that will be x minus root 5 upon 3 into x plus root 5 upon 3. These are the factors. To find the divisor, we will use identity a plus b, a minus b. So this is a square minus root 5 upon 3 the whole square, and that will be x square minus 5 upon 3. Now this is not in standard form, so we will write this as 3x square minus 5. Now gx is a factor of px, of the dividend that is given. Therefore, this value 3x square minus 5 upon 3 we will equate to 0, and therefore 3x square minus 5 equal to 0 is the value of gx that we will take to solve our sum further. Using this value, we will do long division. This has to be written in standard form. So first will come x raised to 4, then x cube, x square, x raised to 1, 0. Divisor is 3x square minus 5. To find the first term of the quotient, 3x raised to 4 divided by 3x square is x square. So we have 3x raised to 4 minus 5x square, which we will write here. We change sign and solve. So this is 6x cube plus 3x square minus 10x. The next term we will obtain by dividing 6x cube with 3x square. This will cancel, 3 2s are 6, so we are left with 2x. So 2x becomes the second term of the quotient. We multiply 2x with 3x square, so that becomes 6x cube minus 10x, which we will write here. Change sign, this will cancel. This is 3x square plus 0x will bring 5 down. The last term of the quotient, we divide 3x square with 3x square, and that is plus 1. So we have 3x square minus 5. Change sign, remainder 0. Now we have to factorize the given quotient to find the remaining two zeros, because the degree of the dividend is 4. To do that, we will factorize and find factors of 1 that will give us 2, which is 1 and 1. Taking common, this is x plus 1. Equate each factor to 0. In this case, you will find that both these values are same. This is what we call as a repeated root or equal root, and therefore all zeros. So in this case, there will be only 3 zeros. That is root 5 upon 3 minus root 5 upon 3 and minus 1. So maximum there can be 4 zeros, but in this case there will be only 3 zeros. The next question of the homework is, if 1 is a zero of polynomial which is given 7x minus x cube minus 6, find others. That means the value of x is 1. So the factor will be x minus 1, which is the divisor. The dividend is not in standard form. So we are going to write x cube term first. There is no x squared term, so we write 0x squared. Then we will write the x term followed by constant. Remember, the divisor may not be in standard form, but the dividend, if you put in standard form, it will solve easily. To find the first term, we divide minus x cube with x square. So that's x cube with x, and that is minus x square. So that's minus x cube, negative into negative is positive 1x square. We change sign, this will cancel, negative 1x square plus 7x. To find the next term, we divide these values and we'll get minus x. So that's minus 1x square, negative into negative, positive 1x. Change sign, this is 6x, and we bring 6 down. The last term of the quotient will be 6x divided by x, which is 6. So we have remainder 0. Now we have to factorize the quotient, that is minus x square minus x plus 6 equal to 0. Factors of 6 that will give us 1 are 3 and 2. We want minus 1, so we'll take negative 3 and positive 2. Remember here it is also minus 6. Minus 1 into 6 is negative 6. Factors of negative 6 are negative 3 and 2. So we split the middle term as minus 3x plus 2x. Taking common, we will write minus x common. So that is x plus 3. Repeat that factor. We write plus 2. Factors are minus x plus 2, x plus 3. Equate each factor to 0 to find zeros of the polynomial. So we have 3 zeros, that is 2, negative 3 and given value is 1. So all zeros are 1, 2 and negative 3.